Yo, yo, y'all still tuned in it? This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and you are tuned into the one and only Dirt Gang TV. So we got a special guest in here today. But before we get into it, you know I got to get a little bit of the intros in, man. Let's go.
Around the clock records. Harlem Smiley, nigga. Dirt Gang, sheesh. I told y'all, we will not be stopped. Dirt Gang. It's another one for y'all, man. Listen,
Yikes.
I'm from the East, but I'm known to kill a West Coast beat. The only time you seen birds when you sending the tweet. My kids get my last meal like my name was meat. Money came, then it went, playing hard to go seek. Y'all niggas gotta roll the switches to this. 211, 6 falls, hit some switches to this. They go to South Central, 30 crippin' in here. 9 extended 33, Scott Pippen in here. Listen, niggas say it's not where you from, it's where you at. Fuck that. I rep New York while I'm all over the map. Where you from? Brownsville, been to jail, Catskill, Zone School, Maxwell, favorite player, Odell. Let me get you like the Knicks too.
I do.
Used to sell them too. Niggas who rock that.
Yes, sir. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and you are tuned into the one and only Dirt Gang TV. So we do have a special guest in attendance today, man. And listen, she gonna introduce herself. So without further ado, because she deserves this, man. Good content. If y'all don't know her, y'all gonna get to know her. So we gonna do it proper, man. While she get ready to come in here, man, let's go. Yeah. We back with another one. Please, Miss Young Lady, introduce yourself.
Blast Ave in the motherfucking building.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So, a lot of people out here, man, on this YouTube thing might not know you, man. Shout out to Shorty Doo-Wop, man. Shout out to Dutchy the Great. Shout out to Bankos. Top of the morning for some of y'all on the West Coast. Top of the afternoon for some of y'all on the East Coast. Yeah, so a lot of people might not know you, but me, I'm in tune because you know, we for years have lived in the same neighborhood too. A lot of people inside of the neighborhood know you, but tell a little bit of people about where you from.
I'm originally from Wyandanch and Huntington, but you know, I've been all over the island. I met you in Belport, you know what I mean? But you know, a lot of things that I be talking about on Blast Ave, it be the stuff that go on, the hood propaganda, you know what I mean? Like a lot of shit that people don't like to talk about. If we don't talk about it, how are we supposed to fix it?
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. And that's the one reason why I definitely want to have you as a guest on the platform, because I know for a fact it's a lot of things that you talk about that a lot of people out here, they need to hear, because I ain't even gonna lie, shit get a little it get a little crazy out here in these streets. So with that being said, whenever I do interview people on here, we do play a game called 21 Questions. But other than that, though, we're going to get into a few topics. Let me just get my shit straight right here. Need my shit straight real quick. See, my son was playing in my book again. That's all right, though. So yeah, we're going to talk about a couple of just real life topics. A lot of things that a lot of these young ladies out here, I think, need to hear. A lot of stuff that you talk about. So being that you're my guest today, we're going to let you start out with the first topic.
First topic I want to talk about these young women and these older women going to get their body done, and the extent of how that will ruin you when you get older. You don't know how that shit gonna look chopped and screwed when you get older. And a lot of y'all are doing it for all the wrong reasons. Like, for instance, if I'm gonna go get my body done, it's because something that I want done. Not because a nigga told me my ass was flat. Not because I'm comparing my shit to the next bitch because what she got, I don't have. And what I have, she don't have. We were all made individually. Now, if you want to enhance your shit, enhance it for you. Don't be enhancing yourself and then you end up with the same bum ass nigga who's sitting on your couch playing video games and smoking up all your weed while you working. You done paid 9,000 for the same nigga to look at your body. What the fuck? What the fuck?
That shit is crazy. Now, when you say all right, now when you say body done, right? Do you mean just like tits and ass, or do you mean like every aspect? Because there's a lot of girls out there that's getting like nose jobs. They're getting their lips like enhanced. Yeah, they're getting like it's like all right, in my opinion, right? I feel like I know a lot of girls that was bigger on the heavier side, but they were shorter. So that particular reason they got like liposuction. So it's like, you know, and like them little hell them shit's called the band shits that they do. It's like if you do it for health reasons, in my opinion, you know, as far as like the doctor telling you like, listen, you're a little bit too heavy, you know, like my mom's used to have back problems, so my mom's end up getting a breast reduction. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's like I don't think you're talking about that kind of surgery. So when you say surgery, what specific stuff we talking about here?
Enhancements, implants in your body. A lot of this shit is toxic. You know what I mean? Eventually they don't know the long-term issues that they're gonna have from implants and shit. You get bad infections in your tissue in your body where you're getting this fat what do they call it? Fat trans? When you're getting that inserted, eventually you're gonna start having issues with your tissue in your body. People don't know, like that's why K Michelle took out a lot of her implants and a lot of that shit out of her body because she started having health issues. She ain't no spring chicken. So if she did it, that should have been a step for everybody to be like, Jinkies, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's a fact. And you know what's crazy is there's a lot of girls out here that be getting that shit done and they don't necessarily be needing it. You see what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, listen, let's be for real. Y'all females, is at the end of the day, it's gonna be at least one or two males, regardless of how you look, your shape, that's gonna want you. You see what I'm saying? And it's like nobody don't care about that shit too. You see what I'm saying? Like me, that fake ass shit. I hate the fake ass and the fake, you know, and the fake titties. I hate that shit to save my life. And it's like it's a lot of girls to where you didn't have a big bubble butt, but at the same time, you had some butt. You see what I'm saying? You know, right. Their boobs wasn't like no, you know, double D's or something like that, but they was all right C's. You see what I'm saying? So what's the sense of you even, you know, doing stuff like that? But I'm not even gonna lie. It's a couple of girls who I know, they did like the lip enhancement shit. And that to me, it didn't seem as bad, even though I didn't agree with it too much because, like you said, the long-term effects. What the fuck is going to happen to your lips in 20 years? Because I know, like, all right, it's a lot of, like, white people who go to tanning salons when they're younger. They like their 20s and shit, teens going to the tanning salon. But when they get in their 40s, they skin wrinkly like a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, so it's like, what's going to happen to these same girls? You know, so, I mean, what do you think about other stuff as far as, like, the lip enhancements or like when they get like their nose, because you starting to get a lot of black girls now that starting to change their nose, they're getting nose jobs like that. We was never with that. What do you think about that?
I think the insecurity right now is real. It's real amongst a lot of young women because they are going by the propaganda that's put on television. You know what I mean? You know, people are not understanding that you don't have to look like this one in order to be somebody. My thing is this. When it comes to your lips and your face, there's somebody for everybody. Don't think that there's not somebody who's not attracted to you, who don't want to be with you, and who not looking at you. I've been a big girl majority of my life, you know what I mean? So I never had no issues in that area. Why the fuck should y'all have issues in that area? Feel me? And I ain't no small person. I'm a big girl, but I'm very confident. It's all in the aspect and the energy you put out there. You put out some energy like you insecure and you worried about shit. That's what they want to see.
That's a fact. No, I ain't gonna lie too. And that's one thing, you know, what's crazy, and not to even specify like Bellport, but that's one thing I noticed when I did move to Bellport, because the only two places I ever lived on Long Island was Bellport, and then I lived in Valley Stream in Nassau. But when I came to Bellport, I noticed that Bellport got a lot of big girls out there that's confident. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I ain't gonna lie. I respected that shit when I went out there because I don't know if you remember this. You definitely had to remember this. They used to have these block parties on Provost. They used to block the whole Provost off between like Brookhaven and like Hampton. Remember
Chrissy's,
those?
that I think it was Chrissy Day or something like that. Because
Yeah, that's a fact. So it's like
yeah.
then they was doing it for like the first 2 or 3 years, and I was out there. Then it like stopped. But them shits right there, it's like that used to be like a lot of people when that's on here, they don't know what the hell we talking about. But Brookhaven Avenue is like an avenue to where you in Bellport, it's a lot of that's like the stroll right there. If you want to get
That's the
noticed, you
strip.
want to see who outside, yeah, you walk down Brookhaven. You see what I'm saying? So like when they blocked that block party off, it was like you see people come out in the best of their best, and I'm sitting there, I
So
was
that's what they
amazed.
best.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh shit, look at all these fucking big girls out here with confidence. Shit is crazy. But you know, with that being said, too, it's a lot of shit going on. Not specifically, and we ain't gonna bring up no specific people and none of that too, because these people don't know who the hell we talking about. But it's a lot of I see in the Bellport too, and not even in the Bellport, especially in Central Islip, Wandedge, fucking Amityville. It's those towns are so small, but everybody know each other. So you get a lot of girls who end up messing with a lot of other girls who they be their friends and all that shit. You see what I'm saying? Cousins done date the same 3 or 4 dudes, and it gets crazy. So what is your position on the side chicks? So side chicks just should they
Oh,
even be side chicks, or should side chicks just sit back, play their position? Like, all right, if you a side chick, right, and you see your dude out there you messing with his girl, it's like, do you play a position and don't say nothing, or do you be one of them side chicks that just run down and like, nah, like you know the game already, you know you got a girl. You see what I'm
right.
saying? So what's your position on side chicks?
My position on side chicks is this. From the beginning, you knew you was not the top position. So you knew that your position is to sit on the sideline and wait for me to give you some attention. Now, if you choose to overstep your boundaries and approach a female about a nigga that don't belong to you, then you Houston, we have a fucking problem. How you out here approaching somebody else for another female's man? You understand
No,
what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact. Mm-hmm.
Let's say that this nigga's broad now gets word that you done approach somebody about her man. Now she coming to approach you and that bitch. What
That's a
you gonna
fact.
say?
That's a fact. And there be a lot of these dumbass people. Yo, listen, a lot of these niggas out here be dumb. Y'all really be thinking that these girls just gonna sit back and see you living the best life while they in the crib. You see, and that's the problem I got with side chicks too. It be
That
too
makes
much
women
hope.
grimy.
Yeah, and it's like I be seeing certain girls. It's certain girls that like being a side chick. They don't want to be in a
Yes,
relationship. They got 3 or 4 different dudes that they mess with that all got girls. Some people like doing that, but if that's what you are, those are the ones that play their position. It be the other
right.
ones, like you said. If you know you started out as a side chick and you knew his situation, and he done told you, nah, the situation ain't that good right now. Don't I ain't gonna be any longer. And it's 3, 4 years later, you still in that situation. You see what I'm
That's
saying? It's like
yeah. You know
it's
what I think though on an honest level, I think I've been around a lot of people. I'm a people person, and I've been around
mhm.
females that actually liked being side chicks. Now, two females in particular that I was around, we were having a little session and we were chopping it up, and they said that they like when females come in the club with their dude and they know that they messed with the dude and he's looking at them the whole night instead of a woman. I found that totally disrespectful. Like, bitch, you like being a side bitch? You like being a woman that he got to sneak to at odd hours of the night? Like, you're not even being shown off. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. I'm not even gonna
Word.
lie. And what definitely leads me to come to the next to this next, which is the same reference though. So we're pretty much in the same segment right now. Um, if you right catch your dude out with the side chick and you like, what the fuck? I'm saying, are you mad? Are you more mad if it's an uglier girl? safe as if you look at her and you feel like she's not even on your level. Like, damn, like, would you be mad if it's a girl that's prettier than you, or if it's a girl that's uglier than you? Because it kind of go both ways. You see what I'm saying? So how would you feel if you catch your guy cheating, but if it was with would you rather get caught cheating with a prettier girl or uglier girl?
To be honest, it don't matter whether she pretty or ugly, because if you stepping out with the next bitch, that means that something's not going right at home. So I want shit like that. I don't even approach.
But would you feel some kind of way if you ran
If she was
down on them
ugly?
at Walmart and she was just, I'm talking about like skinny, ugly, beat, glasses, smell like pee a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know it.
Yes. Smell like pee a little, just a little.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little. Listen, let me just say this. I would be mad either or, because number one, why the fuck is you fucking this ugly bitch? Or number two, okay, you fucking a pretty. I wouldn't even be mad at him. I would be mad at myself that I didn't catch that shit sooner than later. But at the same sense, I would be madder if it was an uglier bitch. Yeah, I would. I would be tight. I'd be like, yo, you hit that? You hit that shit, son?
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Like me personally, I'll be tight if I run down at Walmart and I catch my girl cheating, but it's with like some, you see what I'm saying? It's like, damn, how much of a raggedy nigga I had to be for hell to go cheat with a nigga like this. Like, damn, if you're gonna cheat, at least cheat better than me. You see what I'm saying? At least be like, nigga got more money than me, look better.
Nah, fuck it, I know. Listen, from a female perspective, and I know, I have male friends, all of that. Enough respect, enough respect, Dre, enough respect. So, you know what I mean? Listen, I've had male and female friends, and I'm gonna be honest with you. It be the ugly motherfuckers that be having some fire.
Yo, I think the Lord kind of made it like that just to make the universe split even because
you feel me?
Yeah. You know what's crazy? This is what leads me to the whole next segment of this too. Like me, right? The reason why I always dated, and it ain't even got to be the ugly girls too, but I always dated big girls for the reason because it's like the first girl I ever even like lost my virginity to in junior high school she was a big girl in junior high school, still a big girl. It is what it is. And then the next girl I end up having, we going relations with, she was a skinny girl. And it was just night and day. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm thinking in my head, like, all right, maybe because it was my first time, the first time felt better. Then I'm like, damn, you see what I'm saying? But then as the years went by, I realized, like, nah, it wasn't just because it was the first time. Big girls, I don't know what it is. The Lord might have made it like that. You know, that I'm telling you, it be them young little super cute, pretty ones. They should be trash. It'd be absolutely trash. But now it's like, how do you feel now that all these skinny dudes now, because you start to see it, all the skinny dudes who used to only date these skinnier girls, you know, the pretty ones and all that. Now you see them walking around with the big girls now. It's like they on to it. They know the trick. They done found out the secret. So are you one of them girls who you would rather date skinnier guys, or would you rather date a bigger guy depending on their situation? Say if their situations is exactly the same, but they, you think look at them both equally as far as like attraction. Who you going?
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you something. I dated a lot of skinny dudes throughout my 40 years of life. I dated a lot of skinny dudes, but I'm gonna be honest. I be looking at a couple of teddy bears and shit, you know what I mean? I'm not even gonna front, like, I be looking at some teddy bears and shit now because you be saying to yourself, like, you going for a certain type. And it's the certain type is not going to make shit any different. You have to go by a person's intellect. You know what I mean? If a person be around me, they're more attracted to my intellectual and my personality more than they attracted to anything. If I can't get on a level where we talk about politics, street shit, everything, we really ain't got nothing to talk about.
That's a fact.
There's empty shells out here. Some fly ass niggas that be stupid as a motherfucker. I know a few of them. Pretty niggas, but dumb as fuck.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Especially once again bringing it back to Bellport. My son's mother is from Bellport. And so I mean, it out there, it's a little it gets a little crazy out there. That's why I had to stop sticking to like what I had to stop sticking to stuff I like. Like me, I was always attracted. Like I'm a boob guy. I like titties. You see what I'm saying? The ass is secondary for me. I like titties. So I used to always go after like the thick, light-skinned girls with the nice titties. You see what I'm saying? So that was always the shit that I was into. But at the end of the day, every time I went out looking for that shit never worked out. The shit never worked out. So it was like and I was one of the people, I never used to date dark skinned girls. I never used to date dark skinned girls. Like that was actually like almost like a deal breaker for me. But it's like my current relationship I'm in now, she got everything I need. Is just she's dark skinned now, but it's so far so good. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? As a fact, it's working out. So sometimes you got to stop searching for just what you looking for, because that ain't gonna always work out. You see what I'm saying? One thing that's funny to me, right? I like waking up on Father's Day. I like waking up on Father's Day and seeing
sloppy toppy.
Nah. That's good too. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That works out. That works out. I like seeing the first thing I do is get on Facebook, because I like seeing, especially a lot of girls from Bellport.
Bigging up the fathers that are good dads.
Nah, they don't be doing that shit. They be bashing the shit. I ain't gonna lie. That shit be like watching Uncle Murder's 2020 wrap up, when he be doing the wrap ups at the end of the year.
Oh man.
I get up early in the morning on Facebook, because that shit be having me dying. The girls bash the shit out they fathers on Father's Day. Nigga, you ain't no father. You can't celebrate Happy Father's Day. You need to go jump off a bridge. Yo, I be rolling. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It'd be like a sister put up the picture of her brother, be like, Happy Father's Day to my brother, yada, yada. The baby mothers be right under there. What the fuck you tell him Happy Father's Day for? He don't take care of his kid. Yo, I be dying. Now, how do you feel about kids these guys that's running around the hood and they looking fly, but they live in the same hood and not even taking care of their kids? Let's please speak on it.
That's exactly why a lot of these women is turning gay, and they getting stepmother fathers.
Hold on. You're not gonna skip by that. They getting what? Say that one more time.
They getting stepmother fathers. Stepmother fathers. You want me to elaborate on that?
Please elaborate.
A stepmother father is another woman that is stepping in to take over your father position. You men cannot be mad, and then y'all be ready to fight the gay woman because she's taking care of your kid. What the fuck?
Yo, that's dead ass. I ain't gonna lie. I know this girl right now that lives in Long Island that's going through that exact same thing right now. The baby father's mad because he can't get upstairs to get into none of like the waiting room and none of that, but the girlfriend's up there. She taking pictures with the baby and all that. He's like, yo, that's crazy. Y'all can't be out here trying to fight these. Please finish.
Don't be out here trying to fight these. And excuse the expression, these AGs, gay women, dykes, whatever. Don't be out here trying to fight none of these women because they stepping up and taking over your position that you should have been doing. I see mad niggas sitting on the corner, brand new whips, every Jordan, pair of Jordans and Tims, fresh to death, bottles on deck. But your son is running around in the same shit he had last year or some donated shit.
Yep.
But the mothers ain't no better either, because these bitches will turn up all year and then be sitting at the church waiting for fucking Christmas basket. No, bitch. Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm not gonna act like I'm a poor bitch, but I ain't no rich bitch. And whatever help I can get, I'm taking it. But these females, y'all be at the club spending. They be spending some bread at these clubs. That shit right there made me want to open up a club. But right now, we can't even do nothing. But I'm just saying, like, for you to go to the club and your sons are at home making oodles and noodles because that's the last shit that's left in the house.
That's a
They're
fact.
frying eggs.
That's a fact. Yo, I used to go to, you remember Bar Call?
Yes.
I used to go to Bar Call, right? And I used to see, like, Niggas in there, Bellport, Coram, they in there, fly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I know these niggas. Like, you see the kids walking down Brookhaven, like, shit, this
Crazy.
nigga. And I'm
Dirty
thinking in
ass
my,
strap, Ninja Turtle shoes with the Velcro strap. The fuck?
what? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that, yo, it just be killing me. And I'll be like, yo, what are y'all doing? I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. So, yo, the shit get crazy out there. So, before we get to this 21 questions game, I know you got another subject you want to touch on real quick because I feel it was coming. So, what's your next subject you want to talk about?
One subject I want to talk about. I want to talk about all these parties and these gatherings during this coronavirus shit. Now,
Yeah,
people
speak on it.
people are selfish because they're not thinking about how they bringing something that might lie dormant in them to somebody who has all the underlying conditions and put them in jeopardy. If you love your loved ones, y'all shouldn't be out here partying and then going right back to them, not knowing if you have corona, not knowing what's going on with yourself. Like, y'all need this 702 get it together before one of your family members end up dying. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
no,
sure y'all not ready for that.
yeah, no, that's a fact. I ain't even gonna lie. So have you been seeing that out there a lot? Have you been seeing like a lot of people like for Thanksgiving, you've been seeing like regular house parties and gatherings and shit?
Hell yeah. You know what's crazy is they put them on live. They put these parties and shit on live, and not one person be in that bitch with a mask on. And I be saying, damn, yo, there's 16 to 20 people in this one hotel room, and all 16 of these people are gonna go home to their family members. Who knows if they positive for COVID? Get them sick. Now your people at home are gonna go around other people and get those people sick. Now them people, it's a chain reaction, and people need to start taking it very seriously because I'm one of those people that got those underlying conditions, and I ain't ready to die behind somebody's irresponsibleness.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Yeah, fuck that. We definitely don't got time for that. Word up. Hold on one second. Just trying to get this little what's name in real quick. No, that's not letting me do that real quick. All right. What we're gonna do is real quick. All right, hold on one second. Sorry.
You pussy.
All right, so what we're gonna do is right. Um, we're gonna play this game 21 questions, but I'm gonna tell this thing. So I'm gonna tell a story that we kind of talked about too. So for all of y'all who don't know about Blast Ave, man, let me tell y'all a quick little story. Because one thing I do on my YouTube channel, I do a lot of story time. So I usually do this during the interviews. That's why I told you had to remind you about that little story. So I'm gonna just take y'all back. Take y'all back 2001. It was like September, maybe beginning October. School just started back up. I'm fresh to Bellport. I'm literally fresh to Bellport. So at this time, I had linked up with Jamont Burwell, I used to hang out with, Pedro Rivera, I used to hang out with, and my man Mike Hughes. We was pretty much like the movie The Wood. We sit around, do dumb shit, smoke weed, joke around all day, shit like that. So if you know Jamont laugh like a motherfucker, so do Pedro. I'm a funny for a motherfucker. So that's what we used to do. We used to always laugh and joke about mad shit. So they like, yo, such and such having a party tonight on Dome. You gotta go pop up at this party. So I'm like, what? Bellport party? I'm fresh out there. This shit look country. I'm from Brooklyn, so it's like being in Bellport is like, what the fuck going on out here? It looks country to me. So I'm like, fuck it. I definitely gotta go see what the party's looking like. They come, I go pick them up that night. We pull up to the party. So Jamont's cousin, older cousin Glenn is standing outside, and then you standing outside. So they pull up, and they like, oh, I'm like, yo, who is that? And they like, what you mean who that is? You know what I'm saying? And they like, where we gonna call you Blast That right now? They like, listen, that's Blast That. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, what? What you talking about too? So listen, for all y'all who, I know, listen, it's early right now. She not really dressed up in her what's name, but let me get a little quick photo of what she was probably looking like that night. That's what she was. That's what she was looking like that night. You see what I'm saying? Let me get this off of here real quick. That's what she was looking like that night. You see what I'm saying? So I pulled up. I'm like, yo, you see what I'm saying? Who that? They like, nigga, she don't mess with no young people. You too young. So I'm like, nah, I'm looking. I'm like, she can't be that much older than me. Fuck y'all talking about. She don't date young niggas. And she don't play that shit, nigga. I'm telling you, she don't play that shit. Fuck y'all talking about. So I'm not even gonna lie. You get me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So I'm like, I'm one of the ones I like a challenge. I'm like, you crazy, son? Watch this. So I go outside. I'm thinking they go inside. Because Glenn went inside. So I'm thinking Glenn went inside. And I don't know if you was smoking at that time. You might have not been finished smoking, but I had just started smoking one too. So I'm trying to tell yada, yada, yada. You know, so we was talking regular shit. Then I try to go in for the kill. See what I'm saying? Oh, so it was good. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm new out here. You got a boyfriend, and then you hit me one of these looks. It was like, I think you might be a little too young for me. I'm like, yo, you can't be that much older than me. You like, she like, what grade you in? I'm like, I'm in 12th grade, Bellport. I'm thinking you still in Bellport at that time too. You like, see, you still in high school. You still too young for me. And then your blunt was finished. You turned around, walked inside the house. I turned to the right. Fucking Pedro is on the side of the house. They laughing so hard that they're falling over on each other. I'm talking about dying. These motherfuckers is die laughing. They are leaning on the house laughing.
I
didn't even know
like
they was out there.
Motherfuckers is horrible.
They waited out. They knew what was about to happen. They waited out. I was like, yo, y'all niggas is bastards. You see what I'm saying? Like, I haven't go a lot. Yo, that's literally like my only memorable, and the shit that shit was like 18 years ago too. And it's like every couple of years, I'll like either talk to Jamal or I'll see Pedro. The motherfuckers always, because they try to set me up 3 more times after that with girls from Bellport. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole story with the niggas, but that shit just
y'all
like
niggas was like the wood.
Yeah, that just like the wood. I'm telling you, that when you think of them 3 motherfuckers, think of me, Pedro, and Jamal. That's how dumb shit used to always happen. Motherfuckers used to always set up. There's so many stories I can tell you when we got in trouble fucking around with them 2. But anyway, we're gonna get into this game called 21 Questions. The game 21, right. The way 21 questions work is I'm literally gonna ask you, it's gonna be like, which one would you prefer? Which one would you prefer? I'm gonna give you 2 choices, and you have to choose one of the 2 which you prefer. Don't worry, we're not gonna get too crazy or anything like that. But you know, that's pretty much the game right there too. Some people be doing this; they get a little personal. I really don't like getting crazy like that. All right, you ready?
Right. I'm ready.
All right, cool. But are you a dog person or a cat person?
I'm a cat person.
Really? You the first one to answer cat.
I'm a cat person. I got cats. Okay. I raise dogs with my cats.
I was about to say, it's a lot of people in Long Island got pit bulls like a motherfucker.
My mom got 9.
Damn. Oh, now I know she be selling them puppies $500 a wop. She be probably getting it with them puppies. Does she keep them?
She keeps all the dogs and she makes them protect the house.
Damn, shit, ain't nobody breaking and jumping through that window. That's a fact.
Not at all.
When you go to the store, you got to crave it for cheese doodles right now. You going puffy cheese doodles or crunchy cheese doodles?
Puffy.
Puffy, gotcha. In a rap game, in a versus battle, if they had a versus battle, being that both of them battle, but they want to battle again, are you taking Rick Ross or Ludacris?
Ricky.
Spandex or leggings or sweatpants?
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm a legging. I like wearing leggings, but I love sweats too. But I'm gonna go for the leggings.
Okay. You about to go out to a party. It's a nice party though. You want to impress some people. You getting the lace front done, or you just gonna I'm sorry, you doing the tracks or wig?
I don't do neither.
I know, but just say
if I had a choice, I would do a wig.
You would do a wig? I
Yeah,
got you.
them tracks be ripping a bitch hair out. I ain't doing those.
That's a fact. That is a fact. Quick basketball question: LeBron or Michael Jordan?
Jordan.
Would you prefer money with power or money with fame? So, say if you walked out every day
Power.
with money with power,
Power.
good choice. So that's like saying you could either be like you could be Kanye West or you could be the president. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Um, Comedy: Cat Williams or Kevin Hart?
Kevin.
If you had two jackets in your closet right now, you gonna grab the pink one or the purple one?
Purple.
Charlie Murphy or Bernie Mac?
Bernie.
Rest in peace to the
Yeah,
legends.
definitely a legend.
You
Both
about
of
to
them.
go out? Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's why that's a tough one that people even like. Damn, what the fuck? You going
Word.
to a sweet 16? You going to a wedding? Church. Hills or flats preferable?
Flats prefer.
Backwoods or Fonto?
Backwards. That Fonto shit be stinking. That shit be stinking. I can't do it. I'm not putting nothing in my mouth that smell like funky. That shit funky.
Yo, you know what's crazy? That's why I'm glad out here. They actually sell like how they got the vanilla Dutchess, the Palmer. They got the
Yeah,
Palmer Fontos out here. So
I get
yeah,
the shit you stuff, and I stuff those shits with a whole eighth, and I
yeah.
smoke that whole shit.
That's what's up. Yo, weed prices, you know what? We're not gonna get that. That's the next segment we're gonna get to, the prices and the shit that they doing out there. That's the next segment. So I'm not gonna get too far ahead of the game real quick. Indica or sativa?
Indica.
Perfect. All right, cool. Last couple of questions. If you had a borough, if you was moving out of Long Island and you had a borough you want to move to, Brooklyn or Queens?
Queens. Brooklyn, too much shit be happening out there. I ain't trying to be in the mix.
It's mad shit happening in Queens though, so I ain't gonna lie. It's like Queens
I
is like
lived out there though. So,
yeah.
like living in Queens, I'm going to tell you something. It's not far from, it's like living between the city and Long Island because you still got that Long Island vibe, but you have a little bit of a city vibe too.
Especially if you would, they ain't necessarily got to even be in Southside Queens too. It's just mad different places in Queens. Shit, Laurelton, like all that shit that's even out closer to Long Island, all that shit became like little mini fucking, like, all that shit became like Long Island, Queens. Because
Yes.
there's so much shit going on in like Hempstead and all that, which is not far in Nassau County. So
right,
yeah, the shit intertwined like a motherfucker. You might not be familiar with these boroughs though, but the Bronx, Manhattan.
I was out in the Bronx before. I lived right at the East Tremont Apartments right over there, of course, from the Bronx.
All the fucking hills, god damn.
I'm gonna tell you something though. Manhattan all day long. The Bronx, the crime rate out there is ridiculous right now.
Yeah,
if somebody get killed every single day, at least 2 people get killed a day.
2 of them, 2 U.S. Marshals just got shot out. It was like 5 people got shot, but 2 U.S. Marshals got shot trying to serve a warrant. Yeah, that shit is crazy, son. Shit ain't even crazy for the damn fugitive cops coming and trying to find niggas. All right,
yeah.
Let's get a little bit more personal right now. Would you prefer, if you had a choice, would you prefer a black guy or a white guy?
Now?
Yeah.
Now I ain't never been with a white man a day in my life, and I'm biracial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I wouldn't mind trying somebody white because the dudes now, our brothers, they lagging for real lagging.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. I told my baby mom the same thing. I said your next boyfriend should be a white guy. Maybe you ain't got to worry about too much of this shit. I ain't got to run
Word.
down on no. Anyway, that's a whole new topic for a
I
whole
think
new.
I'm too aggressive for a white man, though.
And then you got to tone down the aggression, son. You
I
know what I'm
can't help
saying? You
it.
know,
I'm a mother, cause you know how your voice change when you yelling at your kids. You be talking to me
mm,
him regular. I be like, yo, motherfucker, go sit down somewhere. You know what I mean? Like I'm a
yeah,
whole different. Yeah, I'm one of
you know,
those.
yeah, man. You see that? I be trying to tell these girls too, man. It's this girl I work with too. She keep all her boyfriends keep breaking up with her because she's too aggressive. And I be trying to tell her with like her size, her posture. I be like, you can't really be, because she dated a lot of guys that's shorter than her. So I be like, you be trying to talk over them, looking down on them and shit. Yeah, they're not coming back. You got to tone down the aggression and shit, man. You see what I'm saying? Word up. Yeah, some of y'all girls be scary, man. And with that being said, Puerto Rican or Dominican? If you had the choice of
Dominican,
dating two guys,
Dominican,
Jamaican or Haitian?
Jamaican. I would never date a Haitian. Never. Haitians are very, very, very like. How you go through issues with Haitians because their parents are always in the middle of the relationship. I know a lot of Haitian people and a lot of my Haitian friends and Haitian dudes, their parents always in their relationships.
Yeah, that should be no good. And for y'all who not Haitian, who got y'all parents on your relationship,
They be
y'all
they be
motherfuckers be,
breastfeeding these niggas still.
yeah, I'm saying, y'all
Breastfeeding.
be 30 years old, y'all still living in y'all parents' house and shit. Fuck going on here. This should be crazy, son.
Or you get into an argument with your bitch and your mother's calling her up like, what happened with you and my son?
Yeah, like what? You know why? Cause he living with her and she done kicked him out. Now he got to go back to the mother house. That's why the mother know. Shit is crazy. You guys got
Yeah,
to stop putting themselves in positions to where they do one thing wrong and these girls could just kick them out. Like shit is crazy. You see what I'm saying? Because you know
yeah,
what? I say that us guys don't be thinking like that to where, oh shit, she did something wrong. Let me just kick her out instantly unless he got a whole nother agenda, like trying to
right.
bring another girl in there or something like that. But sometimes us guys, we be so naive and realize like, damn, they sick and tired. So when they say get the fuck out, this ain't no one thing. They've been taking some shit that have been rounding up for a little while. So when y'all say get the fuck out, it's like, damn, niggas don't be expecting that. Like, shit, where I'm gonna go? Mom's house, dumbass. See what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Every situation I'd have been in the last couple of situations, if it's not my crib, it's to where we about to be living in this shit not together because you ain't got the permission to kick me out. I can't kick you out. We both on the lease kind of shit like that. But I would never just meet a new girl, and be like, let me move in with her. Fuck that. Them days is over. Or them days way over.
I'm gonna tell you something. You gotta be
Good.
grown.
That's a fact. You definitely gotta be grown. It's crazy. So let's jump to this next segment real quick. I forgot my last question. You sitting down watching TV, Martin Lawrence or Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Come on, which one you want to watch?
Martin all day.
All right, cool. And there we go. That's a good 21 questions by no other than the Blast Av herself. You see what I'm saying? And once again, man, y'all go check her out too. You want to give them your social media stuff right now so they
Yes,
can look
yes.
you up?
Pell Hatton on Facebook. Go in the search engine, punch in Pell Hatton Hatten, and put Blast Av right behind it. All my videos will come up, and if you punch in notifications when I go live, it'll hit you with a notification.
That's what's up. And then that's just until I just put it up inside of the comments, but that's just until you get your YouTube page up and going to, because like I told you before, Blast Av is something that's it's very catchy. Shout out to all my people who listen. If you don't watch House Party 1,000 times like I did, you should know what Blast Av is. Putting people on blast, you should know it makes sense in so many ways. Because once y'all go check out her Facebook page and what she be doing on there, you'll know exactly the reason why she called herself Blast Av. Because she be putting a lot. I be feeling bad for some of you girls out there because it's like, damn, I'm not even out there no more. And sometimes I be knowing exactly who you be talking about. I be like, fuck, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, trust me, she be putting a lot of y'all to shame out there. So with
I be
that being,
talking about it all.
Yo,
Unfiltered
listen.
truth.
Yo, that's what I be dying. I be yes, I'm telling you, I wake up and be like, oh shit, Facebook, every shit. Blast Av in the motherfucking I be like, yes, she about to roast somebody's ass right now. You see what I'm saying? And the shit that you be saying, it be applying to a lot of females, not only out there, but just across there. And I be like, damn, son, the shit she be
because I'm
saying.
pretty sure that y'all got some dry ass Peter Pan wig wearing bitches out there. Boy.
That's a fact. Boy, that shit be crusty. When they brush that shit crunch.
Yeah,
I be hating when a girl
like
brush.
That
shit crazy, son. Shit crazy. So listen, I haven't it's during this when I left from out there, because when I was living in I just came to California. I just came back to California like 2 years ago. But before that, I was living in Nassau. And then before that, I was living in Bellport. So when I was out there, like the prices of weed just kept changing. It kept changing. Like, but when I left from out there before 2 years ago, there was a bunch of $25 ace, $30 ace. It was a bunch of that running around. And then when I went back out there last year, I noticed that a lot of those ace was going back up to $40, $50. But now it's a lot of people out there. They're going on Amazon buying these bags. They're buying these printed bags with like these fake logos and stuff on them.
Yes.
Yeah. And they're putting
and
like
they pre-bagging and getting that paper. This is how they doing. This is their manufacturing scheme right here.
Yo, it's worse than a pyramid scheme what they doing right now. It's crazy because I lived out here in California where all the rappers pretty much, this is the first place where the rappers distribute their weed at. I have never seen anything called rapper weed. Those bags and logos that they got, what happened was they used to, a couple of years ago, a lot of these rappers and stuff, they used to use those bags and stuff like that because it was catchy. It caught the eye. But they realizing that they had to charge extra money for the weed to actually to make money from the bags. So they stopped using that. So I'd have been at dispensaries in Colorado, Vegas, LA, San Diego. Like I'd have been in mad dispensaries, and nowhere dispensary you go to, you see those bags anymore. So what they did was, instead of them losing out money that they had, they gave it to Amazon. And that's how a lot of Amazon got a lot of those bags now. But what they're doing is,
know that.
Yeah, they don't use them bags no more. When you go in there, you getting small jars. You getting small jars like this, or you getting like the bigger version jars of like this. And then like the lower end spot, they putting them shit in just like Ziploc bags. You see what I'm saying? But nobody is using those bags anymore. Those bags, the only time you see those bags is for edibles.
Let me show you. I'll show you the bags that I'm using real quick. Yo, you hear me? I don't smoke nothing but haze, so fuck all of that. I'm trying to smoke nothing but haze, G13, shit like that. But this is haze. This is the bags that it's just plain bags. Feel me?
That's it. No logo or none of that shit on there.
None of that shit. You know why? Because that shit is all propaganda.
Correct. And it costs too much money to print that shit up. You got to charge extra for the money just to print that shit up. So a lot of those rappers and stuff, shit. Let me show you what I just came from the dispensary with. You know what I'm saying? When I go to the dispensary, I get just fucking plastic bags. See what I'm saying? Ziploc bag. You see what I'm saying? Or when I get smaller shit, I get the small little jars right now. Like this shit is called animal mints. You see what I'm saying? If you ever see this strain is pretty good. You see what I'm saying? Animal mints. Yeah. But yeah, I've been on my hate. You
ever tried Tyson strain?
Yeah, that's a fact. Mike Tyson's Punch Out. That's my shit. I did reviews on that strain. That's that shit. Yeah.
You hear me? That man get into that bag with that, that whole resort is fire.
That's a fact. People not even realizing
to his type of money.
Yeah, that's my next move. That's literally my next move is to do my dispensary with the food truck on the outside of it. You see what I'm saying? So
shut your mouth, man.
Listen. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, that shit is gonna be. It goes hand in hand together. It goes
That's a
exactly
fact.
hand in hand together. And they don't
Right now,
got.
I'm experimenting right now with edibles and infused shit. You know, so like my cousin was selling infused Henny shots, so I
Yeah,
was buying them. Just that shit will have you fucking woo,
yeah.
boy.
That's where the really, honestly, that's where the money is going. At is more people now is getting into edibles because a lot of people can't smoke the shit. So
Yeah,
especially out here, you see more people buying edibles and shit. Excuse me. Than you do buying like flour, and that's where those bags. The only time you'll see those bags that they got with all of like them glittery, fluffy shit that all them colors and shit is with edibles because you can charge more with edibles right now because all you're doing is extracting the THC from out of that. So it's like
yeah.
you're cutting all of you cutting the middleman out when you putting that shit directly inside of like the infused shit too. Infused THC with Hennessy. Oh, I know that shit was strong as a motherfucker.
Woo.
Word up.
I'm
That
gonna tell
shit
you
is.
something. I drank that shit. I was doing blast stab with no camera for like an hour. Had motherfuckers in here damn near about to pee on themselves in here, man. Word.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's the excuse me. Woo.
That's that gas.
That's a fact. I got the shit roll up in this damn Dutch too. What's the prices out there looking like now? Because that's what I was getting at as far as like the prices. Because when I went now, it's like I'm hearing not only are they using the fake bags, and they taking shit like Platinum Kush and like fucking the hell is the other shit and Bubba Kush, and they putting baking soda on the shit. Yeah, you didn't hear about and give it that crystallized look. Because if you take the baking soda and put it on the weed, put it in the freezer for like 2 hours.
What is this? What is this?
That's why. You know what's crazy? I used to tell my cousins in them this shit like 6 months ago when I first found out about it. Because I ain't gonna lie, I actually not caught, but when I was in New York I was in New York in June, and I linked up with one of my guys, and I actually caught them doing the shit. That's how I found out firsthand about it too. But it's a bunch of people out there doing it too. He told me it was motherfuckers that was putting him onto it. So that's what they're doing. But the weed is super hard. You can't even break the shit up with your fingers. Like it'd be mad. So it'd be a lot of people out there too. I be seeing them on there. They be breaking that shit apart. That shit just be looking mad crystallized, but it's mad hard. So a lot of shit out there that you hearing talking about rapper weed. That's what that shit is. That's what a lot of people. That's what they using. They talking about rapper weed. And not only that, he was charging $60 for that shit.
$60.
What's the price?
I might not. Now let me tell you something. I'm not paying $40 for a fucking eighth. Now I know people who do pay $40 for an eighth, but might not be me. I might not never.
Yeah.
I'm just saying because I know quality weed. So when I'm smoking, if I had it on deck, I'm gonna have on deck exactly what I like. People who fail to realize that's what they need to start doing. Something that you gonna smoke is what you need to have on deck. If you ain't gonna put baking soda in your weed, don't do it to the next motherfucker shit.
Bro, that's you ain't lying. That shit crazy. That's why I ain't gonna lie. It's like
sound like some crack shit.
I'm telling you, when I go to Bellport, it's like people, because it's like I know so many people out there, so it's like I don't see people out there often. So when I do go to like the the nigga deli, or when Spicy's was open, or if I'm at the Chinese restaurant or Holiday or some shit like that, it's always somebody over there who got weed. But I be like, nah, like me, I'm not gonna put his name on here, but me, I go to Provost. When I go out there, I'm safe. I always go to Provost.
He always got some fire. I know who you're talking about.
You see what I'm saying?
Got some fire.
And he always got the haze. I've been on my haze game too.
I had to blast Stab his ass one day though. Let me tell you.
Where you had to what?
I had to blast Stab his ass one day.
What? Get the fuck out of here for real? Oh, speak on it. We ain't gonna talk about the name, but speak on it.
That nigga gave me an eighth that has seeds galore one day. I said, what the fuck? What the fuck is this?
What was it? The sour or was it the haze?
It was supposed to be sour. That shit had so many seeds though. I was pissed off. I went to his door with the camera on, like, blast that motherfucking building. He's like, yo, I can't believe you put me on blast app. I said, motherfucking right. Don't you ever sell me no seeds, nigga.
Yo, tell me that's still up there. I gotta go find that shit. That is the funniest shit I heard.
I've been trying to find all my archives. A lot of them, I gotta go. You just gotta go in my videos and you'll see them.
Yo, that shit is so. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what? I done got a couple of strands out here to where I don't know. Like I had the dispensary guy tell me before. It was because it was the baby plant. The baby plant, they thought it was fully grown, but you can't see the seeds until you crack open the middle. So what he told me was, he said if you crack open a bud and it's a bunch of like the little small white seeds, that's what you got. You got, yeah, it just wasn't ready yet. And they pulled it too early. So like those seeds were supposed to still, it's almost like when you make popcorn in a bag and you pull the bag out too early and there's still mad kernels at the bottom. You see what I'm saying? Versus if you would have put in a perfect amount of time, it would have only been like 1 or 2 kernels inside the whole bag. That's how he explained it to me. And I was like, oh shit, that makes sense. But he said if those seeds is black though, he said if the seeds is black though.
It was white. All of the seeds was white. I ain't gonna front. And the weed was still good. It was just that's what
they just pulled the plant. They pulled the plant too early, so that's what it was. Just thinking like that, if that ever happens again, or for all y'all out there who watching, just think of the popcorn bag. We all done did it. Hit the popcorn button on the microwave. You know that shit don't pop the popcorn fully. You got 1,000 kernels at the bottom. You like, motherfucker, this could have been more popcorn. Yeah, that's a fact. That shit is crazy. So,
yo, hear me. One more thing we need to talk about.
I was just about to ask you your next topic.
Listen, one thing in particular we need to talk about. These niggas that don't have places to stay that put on this act like they a different nigga, and then you find out how much of a bum nigga they is.
Talk about it.
Listen, the problem is they got that good bum nigga dick. I'm just saying. I can't get jiggy with it. By the time you realize the nigga's a bum, he done already been in your guts and it's over. You like that shit is fire. Every time you get mad at him, he hit you with the dick. It's over.
Yeah,
it's over.
Yeah. Yo, you know what it is too? It's like, that's why I be trying to tell people too. You have to.
Background check.
That's a fact, man. Shout out to Stats 280, man. You gotta, like, these girls and these guys. All right, like, I think one of the dumbest things these guys be doing, if you know you with this girl and you know you living in her house, you still go try to cheat on this girl. Like, if she ain't catching you, about to get thrown out with nowhere to stay.
It's mad cold outside right now.
It's even cold in California right now. Nighttime, the bums, they shivering out there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like, you know, y'all listen, you gotta plan accordingly. You see what I'm saying? And it's like I'm gonna be honest, us guys, we're very stupid when it comes down to that too. Like, that's why that whole saying too, the one that got away. All of us guys always sit back and think about the one that got away. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's like you can try through years and years and years. It's because, like, it's girl I used to date when I was through my 18 to 21. Like, I know for a fact that, you know, that was the one at that time, which now I know it wasn't, but at that time I thought that was the one. And she got away. You see what I'm saying? As many times throughout the years I tried to get her back, never came back. And now she good. She done married a good dude. All that, ain't no coming back for her. So a lot of us guys do that. So it's like, I don't want that to happen twice. I don't want to commit double jeopardy. You see what I'm saying?
We don't do it. You know what we do? It's not even the one that get away. It's the one that we didn't pick over the nigga that we did pick. Like,
and that's what I was getting at too. It's like, too many girls is overlooking a good dude because they done had what you call they didn't had the broke good dick nigga. You see what I'm saying? So you know that
that's that good bum nigga dick.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. You need to make a shirt that says that. So stay away with the stay away sign right on there, the little 0 with the X going through it. See what I'm saying? Stay away from good bum nigga dick. You see what I'm saying?
Word.
Shit
Or
crazy.
empty shells. Cause I'm gonna tell you something, them niggas that's empty shells be the same motherfuckers that got that good bum nigga dick. Because if you an empty shell, what the fuck are you doing with yourself? You just stupid and pretty.
Elaborate when you say empty shell.
An empty shell. A nigga that look like Tyson Beckford but don't have a zero fucking education. He's just stupid as a motherfucker. Like you sit next to this nigga like shut the fuck up and just look pretty, nigga. Shut up. That's the type of yeah.
That's crazy. And you know what's crazy too? A lot of us guys, you think of when you think of that in a guy perspective, you think of like the dumb blonde aspect, you know, the one that's just sitting there.
She's the dumb blonde aspect.
Yeah, y'all just got the guy version of that too. But us guys, we so stupid that we don't care. We'll let a girl sit next to us and do absolutely nothing with her life just for us to say, yeah, we got a girl, or just gonna have consistent pussy inside the house. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, or just to use them for a trophy. A lot of these guys are just using these girls for trophies. You see what I'm saying? That's all they are too. So when I say trophies, I'm talking about as far as they look good in the video, Instagram. They look good on Facebook. They look good in the street when you riding down in the street in her car. You see what I'm saying?
And they got the ugly best friend that they fucking on a low. That gotta watch them with this pretty bitch every day.
That's crazy. But then you got the ugly best friend that's sitting there. She like being a side chick. She don't mind because she feel like there's nobody out there that's gonna pay her no attention. But
I'm gonna tell you what's the secret though. That's because they be saying, yeah, I took that pretty bitch's nigga. That's what type of shit them ugly bitches be on.
But at the end of the day, it's like you not, because when you got to go back home to your bed by herself and you see her about to lay in the bed doing the exact same thing, it's like for y'all girls out there that side chicks that thinking, oh, because you had sex with this man, that's me taking her girl. I know girls who done had sex with guys just because they don't like the guy's baby mother. You see what I'm saying? She got problems with. Yeah, she done mess with this nigga and had sex with this nigga. Correct. Just because she got beef with his baby mother. So let me get back at her by having sex with her baby father. And then, you know, the shit like little stupid shit like that. And they get mad. They get mad when the whole purpose of you was to have sex with him was for you to get back at the baby mother. But now you liked it. Now what happened? Now you want to notice, oh shit, he got a little money. He got a little stability. Let me be on the team. But it don't work out like that.
The money team. Listen, I ain't doing it. Can I tell you something? Let me tell you something. I'm going to get a little personal. I've been celibate for a year by choice. You hear me? Only because I have a certain level that I have to reach before I focus my emotions on any type of dude. Females don't think like this. When you are very disciplined, you have to discipline your mind. You hear me? And sometimes emotions get involved a lot when you having sex. I don't have that time to waste with nobody right now. If I don't get to a certain level and a certain success level, I'm not fucking doing none of that. I'm wasting my time. I got children, so you know what I mean? People forget the whole purpose of life when they fucking with dudes. And me, I'm on a personal level where I feel like I have to reach this goal. If I don't reach this goal, I ain't giving up no pussy. I don't give a fuck who you is.
Yeah, that's a fact. So I ain't even gonna lie. That has to be a little crazy too, because like I listen, I know for a fact it's probably be people in your inbox, you know what I'm saying? It might have been people who you done chilled with. So
I got if I wanted to get nasty with it, I got albums of dick flicks. That shit don't impress females. So horrible.
But yeah, that's crazy. I'm not that kind. I mean, you know what it is? I think that there's nothing cute really about like a male's genitalia. You see what I'm saying? So the send pics is like when girls send booby pics and all that, and you know it's cute. They send little ass pics, it's cute. But male genitalia, I mean, it's nothing really. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm talking about in the instance of you actually just like actually sitting around just chilling with somebody. How do they take that if they thinking that they over there chilling, and you be like, nah, motherfucker, I'm celibate, and I got this kind of standards I'm looking for. I'm trying to reach this goal. So hold up, motherfucker. Have you ever had somebody that you had to tell that to as a challenge?
A challenge. still try, like think that they could break that, but
I was about to say that too, because I know they done kept trying too. Like, oh, she said that shit now. Let me done keep trying this shit. But us guys are stupid. Like, it's a lot of guys out there who will go, they'll spend their last money on weed and liquor to go over there and get a girl smoked up and get them drunk just to think that they can get something, and then you hit them with the boom, like, nah, motherfucker, I'm celibate. Thank you for smoking and drinking with me. And they'll try that shit like 5 or 6 times before they actually, yeah. You see that? I ain't gonna lie.
After a while.
Yeah. My next question for you. The longest I ever drove to where I know that I was going to get some, I actually drove spur of the moment 7.5 hours talking to this girl.
Woo!
Upstate,
She
Buffalo.
must have been a bad baby.
Yo,
she was bad.
She was. You know what it was? That was one of my, when I used to live in Ithaca, that was one of my crushes. And it was like when we got older through social media, started talking to her again, and it was just like, you know what? I got the whip. I ain't doing nothing right now.
Nothing beats the crush.
Yo, what? You crazy? You see what I'm saying? That was like, to me, it was like years of work. It was worth the 7.5 hour drive. I still don't regret it to this day. When motherfuckers be like, damn, 7.5 hours? That shit is crazy.
You sit back and days about that moment in time, it was definitely worth it.
Yeah, and you know what? The crazy part is the first night we got up there, it's like we didn't never discuss like fully. It was mad flirtation stuff going on, but it was never just like fully out there like, oh yeah, we get up here, I'm about to give you some. So it was like I was kind of taking like a chance, but that's what you do with certain people, especially when you be crushing on them. You take that chance, you take that risk. So I'm like, fuck it. And then the first night when I got up there, it was like, it was nothing happened as far as like, it didn't go that far. Like it was a little kissing or whatever like that, but it didn't go that far. So my dumb ass, I'm like, I can't just drive back to what's name like this. I'm about to get this room. I'm about to stay up here for the weekend. You see what I'm saying? So I went up there on a Thursday. So I ended up getting a room for Friday. The next day, nothing happened. What did my dumb ass do? I got another room for Saturday. Then Saturday, it finally went down. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, Sunday I took my ass back to Brooklyn. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, it's like I don't regret the situation, but I'm like, damn, if I would have gave up on that first night, I would have been pissed driving 7.5 hours up there and then back.
Like,
so
yeah,
that shit crazy. So my question is to you, have you yourself ever driven a long time to actually go for that particular purpose, or have you had a guy travel a long period of time? And from where? Have you ever had that situation before?
I had a guy drive 800 miles to come and spend some time and think he was gonna get some pussy, but he didn't get no pussy. However, though, the mental 800 miles. 800 miles.
Wait, where was he at? Where was you at?
South Carolina. I was in New York.
God, wait. So you mean to tell me? All right, please finish that story.
So he came out. We ended up at the motel, not the hotel, the motel. Let's keep it 1,000. We was at the motel for like a week straight. You hear me? A week straight. I ain't fuck him though. Huh? I wasn't trying to give him no pussy. If I had a certain thing that, like, if I like you, if I like a nigga, I'm gonna make him wait for the box. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna make it. It's the niggas that if I know there ain't no future with you, and I just wanna bust that shit down. I'm gonna bust that shit down and wake you up like, yo, where you gotta go? Yo.
But you know what's crazy? I feel like that's part of the problem. And you know what it is? I hate that sometimes too, because I feel like it's a lot of girls that think like that. Let the raggedy nigga who I know I'm not gonna have no relationship with. Let that nigga hit the first night
at the beginning.
Yeah, but then it's like, why make the guy who you really like? Why make him wait? That's my why I don't get that part.
Why not get to know me first before you get in there? So your mental connection could be with the emotional part, and it all mix and mend together the right way.
But you don't think that can still happen, even if, like, say, because there's been many times to where you'll talk to a girl, you'll start talking to them, you could be on the phone with them 4, 5, 6 hours, and then what happens if it's like 1 o'clock in the morning? Yo, you ain't doing nothing. Let me just pop up. You see
Can
what
I
I'm
ask you a
saying? You
question?
don't. Good.
When you have sex with a woman, right? If that shit's
Mm-hmm.
on fire,
Mm-hmm.
you be wanting to call her, talk to her on a regular basis, all of that, right?
Yeah, more than likely.
Why not do that before time, right? And then when you do end up getting in the box, the mental and the physical could be so mended that nobody can touch it. My thing is this, listen, before you even say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's say me and you been texting and talking and videoing for a good month. Finally, you get out here, and I guess you thought you was just gonna jump into some pussy, but I wanted to get to know you in person because we only been on line texting and not nothing physical around each other.
Yeah.
You gotta learn a person how they are on a regular basis. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Before you connect with them on that level, because I might not like how you act in person. I might be totally turned the fuck off.
Yeah, that's a fact. My response my response to that one would be all right, but let me finish, because so what was the basis of that whole part right there? What was the question in that whole part?
Okay, you said why not? Why not just go ahead? Why give the bum nigga that you not gonna fuck with pussy first? Because you don't want that type of connection with him anyway. You only had one purpose when you wanted to fuck him anyway. So like it was just supposed to be on that type of level. And then you be getting into relationships, they turn obsessive. Instead of you thinking you in love, you more obsessed than anything because you don't have the box already. You didn't get to know who she was. You didn't know how she was. Now you in love and she not.
I feel like us guys, you know what it is? We base our emotions off of something different. Like a lot of girls be like, listen, I can talk, he's intellectual. He got a little bit going on. He got a job. He's not in his mother's house. I'm physically attracted to him. So that's a lot of stuff that y'all think about when y'all, because when you look at a guy within that first time of chilling, you already know by the time he leave you that night, whether you're going to want to hang out with this guy again, or whether you like not going to want to see this guy, or whether you just want to use him for sexual purposes. One of those three things by the time he leaves you that night. With us guys, you don't
Not
think
really.
that by the first night, you don't think you're thinking one of those three things?
Nah, you know why? Because some dudes hold back and be shy and not do what they normally would do if they got to know you. On the first day, that you can't determine that.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, because people definitely don't. I feel like I feel like you really don't know people true colors until y'all actually move in together. When you move in with a person, that's when you really get the real them. The fully real them. So I agree exactly what you're saying too. What I'm saying is, off a perspective as far as like feelings though with guys, it's like we're not thinking about that. We're dumb. We're Neanderthals. We're stupid. At the end of the day, the only thing we're thinking about is by the time we leave that night, right? Because it's a lot of times some guys they'll get pushed away like that. Like I'm not one of those guys to where I'll think to where, all right, if I'm chilling with her and she don't give me the pussy the first night, that we can't chill no more. But it's certain guys that think like that, and then they'll be ran off from that purpose. But us guys, we think in our head like, listen, I done chill with her. She don't get on my nerve. That's what we thinking about first night. She don't get on my nerve, so I can have a conversation with her. We not thinking really. We not. I'm talking about a regular dude who got his own shit or whatever like that. Not the bum niggas who's looking for a girl just for a come up. Us regular niggas, we not thinking about how much money y'all got. You see what I'm saying? Oh, well, she still, y'all could be living with y'all mother, 3, 4 kids. We don't care about none of that shit. We not thinking about none of that shit. The main thing we thinking about is, all right, cool. We physically attracted to her. I can hang out with her. I can talk to her. She may smoke, do what I do, or whatever like that. the next thing we thinking about is, damn, how good is the pussy? That's what we thinking about is how good is the pussy. You see what I'm saying?
We think about that shit too, but we don't let it go to
not
our
the first
head
night though. Yeah, you're not thinking about that the first night. You if you be like, damn, like, all right, first night, you've been talking to him on the phone, MySpace. I mean, not MySpace. Damn, I'm old as fuck. Not MySpace. Word. Facebook, Instagram. You've been talking to him, but you finally chill with this person and chill with him in person, seen him face to face, and you like, all right, he don't got no shit going for him right now, but he cute. He don't wear sweatpants. I like the way I like how he look in the sweats. I don't like talking to him, but I might just use him. I might just, it's been a little while. I might just use him for sex. That comes through your head sometimes.
Yeah,
that first, yeah. But
every women out there that be just wanting sex and wanting to use a nigga because he got some good swing. But listen, when they using you for that swing, I'm pretty sure that you guys are noticing that these bitches are only calling you to fuck.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy about it. We could care. That's and that's the whole point. I feel like a lot of girls they like, people always talk about us guys, oh shit, pussy make people do some crazy stuff. I feel like
listen.
No, you're right.
I just did a blast ab about that shit. Pussy is some powerful shit, but a lot of women misuse their pussy. You understand what I'm saying?
And I know I watched that, so I was going right into that segment. That's what you got. So please finish up.
Pussy will have a nigga turn against his whole family. Pussy will have a nigga shoot his mans. Pussy will have a nigga broke and have nothing. Pussy will make a nigga kill himself too, and kill her and her kids. Pussy is powerful. People don't understand. If you got some good pussy, once you misuse that shit on a nigga, you trying to spend a long haul with, and stop trying to play in these streets with that pussy, because that pussy gonna get you killed.
You know why that hit home for me? Because, and I know you know this already, that happened to a girl in Bellport, and I used to date that girl. And
yeah,
when I heard about that shit was just that was so heartbreaking when I heard that shit. But we're not gonna get into that. But I mean, that's why that shit hit home for me. Why I wanted you to speak on that too, because just hearing stupid shit like that, like, y'all dumb motherfuckers want to go and kill yourself over some pussy, go do that. But you ain't gotta take it.
But have you kill a bitch, her kids, and yourself? Like, people don't understand. When you, even with good dick, you know what I mean? I ain't heard of too many females doing no stupid extra shit like that in a long time. But the dude, when they killing themselves, killing their mans, fucking catching charges because you want to beat the bitch up now because she don't want to fuck you no more. Now you beating this bitch up.
Word, I done seen family members, especially in Long Island, to where these family members done had fist fights and shootouts because they done dated the same girl and they cousins and didn't even realize shit. Or
I seen shit like that too.
Yeah, and like I tell people all the time, you see what I'm saying? If you my mans, right? If you my mans or something like that, I don't care if you date any one of my ex-girlfriends or anything like that. But when you start dating niggas' baby moms and you close friends with these people, it becomes a problem. So that's one thing I wanted to ask you too. What is your perspective on friends dating other friends' baby mothers? Like, if you like, say for instance, right, you as a baby, would you date one of your baby father's friends, his close friends?
As a woman, you're supposed to have a little bit more respect than to stick in the crew with the fucking, like, I don't want, that's not awkward, number one. Because I know a female that'll go in the club and everybody in the club probably pretty much has fucked her. You understand?
Yeah.
And she pulling up with her baby father and he got to look at every single nigga in there. That's some fucked up shit. Me personally, as a female, I wouldn't do that. You're supposed to have a little bit more respect for yourself. There's codes that us women have too, just like you dudes. We ain't supposed to be crew fucking. That's not cool.
Yo, that's what I be trying to tell people all the time. So that's what I like. Me and my boys already know. Like that's just certain packs that we have too. I don't care. You could date any one of my exes too. It's just a lot of us got multiple baby mothers. So we like, listen, like just stay away from that. So that brings me to my next subject I wanted to talk about too. When if you just meet a guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the maximum amount of kids do you want him to have, and what's the maximum amount of baby mothers do you want him to have? Because that play a perspective in a lot of relationships.
I have a profile for anybody I'm searching for.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
The profile, first of all, if you is a father and you ain't in none of their lives, or like I do homework, there's got to be a whole package. Like it's an application and a processing time. Mm-hmm. I done found out about niggas having maybe boyfriends, almost being gay because there's rumors about them. I done found out about niggas having kids they ain't seen in like 2 years and live 2 blocks over from these kids. That's horrible. Y'all have to have a certain standard when you picking these niggas, and that's not cool. For real, for real. I'm not fucking with no nigga that is not in his kid's life, but he's in every bitch's life.
So if you meet a guy, right, and he tell you, all right, cool, I got
10 kids.
He tell you, nah, that's OD. I ain't even gonna lie, that's OD. Like I dated a girl that had
spring chicken. I know a nigga that got 10 kids, and he's a good father to all 10 of his kids, and he don't got no baby mama issues either. Got 6 baby mamas.
Is he from the town?
He's not. He not from the town. He's from out west.
It's somebody. I'm not gonna mention their name. It's somebody in that town that got 8 kids, and they do the same thing. Mm-hmm. Like you'll see them outside working on their cars. They got money though. Like you'll see the kids, like older. Even the one he got older. He got like older kids too, but he got younger one. We ain't even gonna talk about that. See what I'm saying? But so what if it's a dude that tell you he got new dude you meet? He got 3 kids, but he got 3 baby mothers.
I'm gonna ask him straight up. When's the last time you fucked all 3 of them?
What if he say he don't mess with? What if he say he don't mess with? He don't. What if he say he don't mess with none of them? But he has a good relationship with one of them. One of them right now he don't mess with because they trying to make him see his kids. But the other one be stalking him on Facebook, and she live in the same neighborhood. You might run by her from time to time.
Well, ain't too many bitches that's gonna really be testing me. They'll be letting me go get their kids and all of that.
I'm not even gonna lie. That's one reputation you got out there. Like I'm not even gonna lie. You may have the one bold one once in a while, but other than that, let's just say your name is solidified out there in the streets.
Yeah, I'm a good stepmother. I'll come get your kids, do Christmas for them, all of that shit. Word up. So, I'm the greatest stepmom. Man, look at here.
Yeah, but it's not about the kids. It's like the baby mother drama. Do you feel like that will be a problem?
Nah, we ain't doing the baby mama drama. I'm gonna tell you, that's for a woman. That is your problem. You have to handle her. That's if she don't know the respect level she's supposed to have for me, and that I keep for her, because I know that she and you always are gonna have a relationship because y'all have a child together. If she can't understand that I'm not trying to be disrespectful and she being disrespectful, yeah, I might have to let a nigga go. I'm sorry. Too much of a fucking headache. We ain't doing that. Can't get jiggy with this shit.
So let's reverse this. That's a fact. So let's reverse the circumstances a little bit. What if he got a baby mother, the one that comes around, she lives in the neighborhood, but she's trying to be super cool with you? Would you consider being cool with his baby mother? I'm talking about like come to your crib. I know you play cards, play spades, drink a little Hennessy.
I don't want no bitch sitting up in my house that knows what my dick do. I'm sorry. I don't want no bitch. Listen, we are not going to compare notes. Because you got to wonder, what was going on when y'all was fucking around? I'm not trying to do all of that extra shit. That's how shit get messy. Word.
Yeah. No, that's a fact. So I think I might know your answer on this one, but how do you feel about bringing friends around and telling them all your business about what your boyfriend could do? Because hear me out. This happens a lot. A lot of times
Nuh-uh.
girls be sitting there bragging to my, oh man, he's the best guy ever. He do this for
Nah,
me. He
I
do
will
this in the
brag
bedroom.
about exes, but whatever is present, you won't know nothing about that day. Nothing.
Yeah. So now
That's
do
the
you have
problem
your
when
so
women,
now
they be
so now
telling their secrets.
yeah. So now do you have, say if it's your homegirl and y'all been homegirls before you even met the dude, but she's been coming around kicking it, but you know, you and a dude, y'all got cool, you know, but I mean like she braid, you don't, he need his hair braided, she come around, braid his hair, just chill at the house kind of shit. But then, you know, comes down the line that they end up having, you know, like 2-3 years down the line, they end up messing with each other and you find out. Do you blame yourself partially for that? Or do you
Hell
just
no.
blame that? You see what I'm
That
saying?
nigga, I'm gonna tell you that's fucking crazy that you just said that. Because I had a situation with my first kid's father,
Mm-hmm.
just similar to that. I'm not blaming no female. I'm blaming both of them because he is really the one who owes me the loyalty. So, nigga, if you're that disrespectful where you'll have me around a bitch that braided your hair, seen our children, been around our children in our home, Houston, we got a motherfucking problem. You are out of here. We're not doing that. You
Yo,
do
you
some
know,
shit like that, he gonna get these fucking hands and wonder why they call me domestic. For real.
yo, you know what's crazy? I had a similar situation like that that I actually just told on my story. That I was messing with this girl, and for years I was messing with her off and on. I'm not gonna say her name because she, you know, she used to live out there. So for years I was messing with her off and on, and I used to just like literally chase her baby father all around fucking Long Island, but I could never
Ready
catch
to
him to
beat this
even beat his
nigga up.
ass. So you see what I'm
That
saying?
pussy
Yeah,
is
you know.
good.
But I'm not even gonna lie,
Good.
but yeah, but I was a side nigga though. I'm not even gonna lie. I was a side nigga, but he know that he was just so greasy though. But you know, because he was doing his thing on the side, so he was the main nigga, but he didn't care because he was doing his thing on the side. I used to chase him around because he used to try to talk greasy over the phone and then never let me catch up to him. So this time, like, this was like maybe like 10 years later, something like that. You know, they got multiple kids and shit. The kids getting older. So I'm like, listen, for future say, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the different route. I'm saying it's good. You know, you really don't take care of your kids like that. It's cool. You want to come to your house, grab the kids or whatever like that. Birthday parties, you can come around. It is what it is. So I didn't get buddy with him, but I got a little too close with him. And even though I'm not going front, I was kind of doing my thing on the side. So I didn't really care too much. And I was looking for a way out the situation. But that bite me in the ass because she ended up doing her thing on the side with this nigga. But had I not got too personal and too close to where I was letting him even, you know, even get that close, then
He
it probably
wasn't
would have
supposed to
never
do
went
that
down.
because he was around the pussy that he already knew about. And that was the problem because I did that shit too. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
sugarcoat no shit because I ain't Willy Wonka. Listen, I brought a bitch around that hit my shit before, and I'm gonna tell you, after I left him down the line, I was finding out that they were doing some shit behind my back. So now I feel some kind of way, and I see her, and I'm not gonna beat her up though. I'm just gonna be on some embarrass her type shit, like. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here, you smut. Like, you nasty dick sucking bitch. You was swallowing cum and he put it in my butt, bitch. Like, type
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, I was that disrespectful. I want you to feel disgusted.
So
Yeah,
technically
bitch.
she was at yeah. That shit is crazy, son.
Yeah,
I'm not
we're not doing that. I'm gonna
word.
make
That
you
shit is,
feel like, I'm gonna fucking punch this big bitch. Yeah, bitch, punch my big ass. Punch me,
you know,
nigga.
you know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I be trying to, you know what it is too, a lot in this time too. I be trying to tell these girls too, they self like your self-esteem. I don't care how you look, I don't care how dark you is, how
Several.
light you is. Somebody out there is gonna want you. So it's like your self-esteem has to be up there though. You see what I'm saying? I tell people
Word.
all the time, if you're a big girl,
Self-love.
flaunt that shit. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't like you gotta be out there looking crazy. You ain't gotta be out there, you know, just small ass booty shorts and stuff out there. But at the end of the day, it's stuff out there that you can
Word.
wear to where you still look fly. Like
They
I
selling
think,
the wrong shit when they do that. They selling the
yeah,
wrong shit.
correct.
Because
People ask me
you
some,
are advertising what's on the outside from when a person see you. So if I see you with booty shorts and always looking disgusting like you about to go sit on some 42nd Street corner, then I'm gonna automatically think that you're a hoe. You're a fucking hoe.
Yeah, yeah, that's a fact. You know how many times you'll be in Walmart and you'll see have some girl got some nice leggings on or got some nice sweatpants on. You see what I'm saying? It ain't all about just out there flaunting your body sometimes. You know, sometimes you may just look and be like, oh shit. You see what I'm saying? You know, that's a nice little one right there.
Like, yo, that bitch, you see how that shit, camel toes and shit? Like, I'm not with all of that. Y'all advertising the wrong thing when you got your pants pulled all between your pussy, like you got balls and they just sitting on the side of their lines. Like, no, bitch. You're making that shit. It's I'm sorry. I'm disgusted when I see shit like that. Because not only are you putting out the wrong message for this nigga to see you, you're saying, look, nigga, look what I got. I don't want to. Like, that's not what I want to attract. I want a nigga to see me and be like, oh, she's pretty. You know what I mean? And then maybe scroll down to the body and see I got a little bit of shape and shit. But if I already got the pussy print out and my ass is out and these niggas is like, damn, yo, that shit look like some wet. That shit look like, no, we're not doing that. Stop putting the wrong message out there if y'all trying to look for a nigga. It's not how you do it.
Because these guys, I'm telling you, you know how it is too sometimes to where, like, all right, I used to, when I was back in Brooklyn, I was in my younger days. I used to, you know, when I was on the corner selling weed in Brownsville too, let's just say I used to come in contact with girls who I knew for a fact was out of my league. But because I had something they want, they see me, you know, the clothes was nice, jewelry was good. You see what I'm saying? You know, they was like, all right, cool. So upon me, yeah, you see what I'm saying? So I'm like,
nails. If you got, listen, I'm looking at your nails, your sneakers, all of that. If you got some work boots on that got little scuffs like you was working hard, nigga, I'm looking at all of that. Word up. I'm looking at, and then a pretty manicured nigga from head to toe. Okay, that's nice, but let's see what comes out of your fucking mouth. Because a lot of shit that come out of their mouth is not going to match what they look like. I don't want an empty shell. Again, that be them empty shell niggas that got nothing going but the propaganda they putting off for the public image. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
And that's crazy too, because let's be for real. Guys only get dressed up and get flashy for pussy. If girls didn't judge us off of the clothes we wear and our appearance, guys wouldn't care. We'll wear the same sweatpants all day. Niggas be taking showers every 2-3 days, shit like that. But us guys who like our appearance, you know, you can't do that. So it's like now me, where I've been in like a steady relationship right now for almost like 4 years, to where it's like I don't see myself gotta run out buy the newest shoes no more. I don't gotta buy the newest clothes no more. I don't gotta just go out and get like a whole bunch of jewelry no more, because I'm not out there on a search and destroy mission just looking for anything right now too. So it's like a lot of times we do that too, but it's like sometimes you'll get these girls and y'all get in their crib and they'll be bad. They'll have the fat butt. You see what I'm saying? The nice size titties, and then the pussy will just be wet. You see what I'm saying? And that just be like the biggest disappointment. You be like, yes, I knew I couldn't get this girl. You see what I'm saying? It's like you can't talk to. She ain't got no conversation. You chilling. You like, yo, let's go chill and watch a movie. She like, nah, let's go turn up. You see that shit like that? You like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Those be the bitches that be in the display case. You think everything look good, but it ain't good. You know what I mean? Yeah, those be the ones. You ever get in a bitch? Listen, you ever see a bitch who's so pretty, bad, gorgeous, and then you go to her house and it is disgusting. Fucking disgusting. I mean, this
mattress
bitch
on the floor.
Toilet bowl got mad rings around the toilet bowl. She got some dirty drawers tucked under something in there. You looked at them sits, they crunchy as a motherfucker. Like nasty, nasty bitches. A lot of these pretty bitches be the nastiest bitches. I be like, yo, being friends with a lot of them, I see all that shit. So you know, I be like,
yeah, that's why you know what's crazy? One of the realest things the baby said, he said, I'm rich now. So, you know, he was like, I got rich nigga dick. So one thing I tell a girl is, if she want to have a one night stand with me, I tell her, let's go back to her house. And he like, not that I really want to go back to her house. I want to see her reaction. Because if she reacted, be like, nah, we can't go back to my house, then I know the shit's either dirty, the mattress on the floor, she's living with the mother, like it's something wrong. She instantly say go to the hotel. But if she be like, oh, okay, you know, then it's good. And then that's when I'll go get the hotel.
Nah, but you got them bitches that'll pay for the room. She don't even care. Go get the room and call you because they don't want you to see their house.
Oh, nah, that's crazy. If you talk about meet me here already and this, you might got a boyfriend, the whole family sitting there at that house, and you might just
whole team tucked behind you.
Yeah, it'd be mad girls out there right there too. You talking meet me here? They done got the short stay. They done got the 3-hour shit. The Bay Shore Inn, 3-hour short stay.
Short stay. Let me just say this: when a bitch get the short stay, you know that's not her first, second, or third short stay because she got that shit before she called you. Don't think you only short stay, nigga. There's another short stay nigga somewhere out there that she done called up and wasn't able to show you with the backup.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. I had this one girl tell me before too. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna get the hotel, but I'm gonna get the short stay. And that's the first thing popped in my head. Like, damn, bitch, like you know the terms.
You gotta ask her, how much is the short stay? She gonna be like $50.
$50. Yep, $50. That's crazy, son. That's great. Yo, shout out to everybody out there getting a 3-hour short stay for $50. Shout out to y'all, 3 hours. You know they calling y'all phone. Ring, ring, ring. It's 3 hours. It's time for y'all to get up out of here.
Yeah, you got the back dug out, took a shower, laid in the bed, and went to sleep for a while and forgot. You got to pay me 1 more hour, mommy. 1 more hour.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. I tell people all the time, son. If you invite me to somewhere and I pull up to the Bay Shore Inn, I know it's over. I know it's over.
Over. Listen, on my leisure time, I'm at the fucking Marriott on my leisure time. Just my baby has gotten so spoiled. She'd be like, Mom, can we go to the hotel? I'll be having to look at her like, listen, you expensive little girl. But I'm just saying, like, if you pulling up at the motel or if a nigga constantly got you pulling up at the motel, that's some back in the day shit. We grown now. He can't get a hotel. What the fuck is the problem?
Yo, that is crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm so glad I'm not in that predicament now to where I'm just like, it's too hard right now to be one of them people to have multiple girlfriends. Like, that's crazy because it's too expensive. You know them guys now, everybody want to be single, but still got multiple people who they messing with. It's too expensive to do that nowadays. But at the end of the day, girls, if y'all are gonna be out there too, you should at least be able to afford, you know, $110, $120. It should be all right for him to go grab one of those. Not the $50 short stay at the Bay Shore Inn. You see what I'm saying? Shit crazy.
I waste that much. I waste $100 on weed. You understand? So if you're not smoking what I'm smoking, we ain't going to no motel, no hotel. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, first of all, a lot of they too much like settling. Stop settling for some less just because you want a nut. No. If you a high maintenance boss type of bitch, you fuck with a boss type of nigga that's gonna make sure that you get exactly what you deserve.
Yes, no, that's a fact. Yeah, and I'm about to just say that too. It definitely goes both ways on that instance too. So yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. So listen, do you have another subject that you want to touch on? You good on that? Because I don't want to hold you for I don't want to hold you for too long. This has definitely been intriguing because I already know as soon as we get off, they're going to be in my inbox. You need to get her on a podcast more. You need to get her on a podcast more. So listen, no worries. We're going to definitely have her back up here. But for right now, y'all go check her out on Facebook.
Yeah, because we always want to talk about it.
Yeah, that's a fact. So tell them once again where they can find you at again.
Pell Hatton. Facebook name's Pell Hatton. You put in the search engine Pell Hatton, Hatten, and you put Blast Ave right behind it. You'll see old videos, newer videos from recent. I got a lot of good subjects that a lot of people need to just talk about because we do too much hiding behind the shadows. We as urban people need to start getting on these subjects and just knocking that shit out the way because we making this is the profile that we putting out for public eye. We got to start fixing this shit about ourselves.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm gonna definitely put this up in the chat real quick so people can definitely know where they can look you up at too. And as far as your YouTube go, it's simple. All you gotta do is just go on YouTube, and if you might even have an account. Do you have an account on YouTube that you usually like hit like buttons and stuff on?
Yeah, all you got to do is put in Blast Ab. You'll start seeing a couple of videos on there as well. But I really didn't do it too much with YouTube because I'm kind of literate when it comes to doing all this YouTube and podcast shit. You know what I mean? I'm learning now.
They made it super simple now too. I like what YouTube did. Shout out to YouTube. So now what you do is the same way you upload a video on Facebook, where you just click the how they got the little box up there with the tape with the video camera on it. It's the same thing with YouTube. When you go on YouTube at the, YouTube, you're gonna literally click the same button that they got up there, the camera, and it's gonna say upload a video. So what you do is the same when you record a video, you don't have to be live doing it. So you can record the video from your phone instead of being live, and then have that on your phone, and all you're gonna do is go to YouTube and upload it like that to your video will be on YouTube. But as long as it got Blast Ab and everything going there too, which is definitely something, yeah, you want to keep going to. We're gonna just do that whenever you do that too, and then I'm gonna help you promote. I'm gonna have other YouTubers help promote your channel, and then we're pretty much gonna we're gonna go from there. Trust me, you'll just see the people start subscribing and stuff like that, because I can already tell they rock with the content by the time because we're live right now, but I'm gonna upload it on YouTube also. So it's going to be people who's not watching right now who's going to be watching in the future too. So, you know, you're going to start seeing that too. So once you the more videos you put up there, the faster it's going to be for you just to get up there to where you start making money. Because I told you, it's a lot of girls doing what you're doing right now, but they don't tell it straightforward like you do. They're not as animated as you. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, if they making money off of this shit, fuck you might as well just be doing the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So, you know. So yeah, so
I'm trying to get to the Blast Ab bag.
Yeah, nah, yo, listen, it's intriguing.
Blast game.
Yeah, that's a fact. It's a fact. Listen, I'm not blowing smoke. I ain't even gonna lie. People know I don't just have anybody up here on this platform. So trust me, I said that's a fact. She definitely gotta get this going, because I know if I can sit back and I can watch and I can laugh and I can enjoy it, it's gonna be a lot of other people who's gonna enjoy the content too. So you're gonna get people that's gonna be telling you the same thing too. So especially too, everybody, just the people in that town who you know, and you got mad Facebook followers too. So you know, just if you can get those amount, if you can get half those people to just jump onto your YouTube train, because you get a lot of views on Facebook. If you can get them to watch that on YouTube, which they'll do that too, you'll go way faster than what I did with your content. Trust me, you got good content, and nobody don't know you on YouTube. So all the stuff you used to talk about, you can start talking about those subjects again. Start fresh and work your way down like you did before. Because you got mad Facebook videos up there when you're talking about stuff like that too. So you could literally turn those Facebook videos. You can put those uploaded on you, like literally, if you got them in your archives, you can upload those on YouTube right now. Just put a title. Yeah, just put a title of what you're talking about. Upload those to YouTube, right? You can do that right now, and then you can start doing that from there.
That's what I'm gonna work on the next couple of days. I'm gonna work on uploading those videos so that would be on there, that content.
Yeah, because I ain't even gonna lie, because by the time we get off this is gonna upload, and I know it's gonna be more people that's gonna be watching this once we get off too, and they gonna be, hey, who's this? What's Blast Ab?
I appreciate it's this, good. Man. For real.
Yeah. No, I got you for sure, man. Now I got you. And we definitely listen, trust me. This not gonna be the last time we gonna talk. If you got any questions, just hit me up and just let me know about the little because it might be small little stuff that you might run into or whatever like that. But just hit me up too. I have no problem with walking you through it though.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
That's it. You got it, man. Blast Ab in the motherfucking building, man. Y'all give it up for Pell Hatton in the building one time, man. See what I'm saying? You know how that go. So listen, to my dirt gangers out there. All right, my dear. I see you soon. All
right, baby.
All right. So to all my dirt gangers out there, man, this is what we gonna do real quick, man. listen, y'all go rock with everything she got going, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Blast Ave, she be putting a lot of people on blast, man. So y'all don't want to be the ones end up getting put on blast out there. What was I supposed to do real quick? Shh. We play a little quick snippet before we get up out of here, man.
We're recorders. I turn you niggas to mortars. If you ride, then I ride. If you slide, then I slide. I don't care if we fail, long as we said we try. If you cry, then I cry. If you die, then I die. We used to be a crazy team. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. If you ride, then I ride. If you slide, then I slide. I don't care if we fail, long as we say we try. If you cry, then I cry. If you die, then I die. We used to be a crazy team. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Brownsville, up the hill. Any nigga get killed. That's why we live by the slogan. Never ran, never will. Unless we doing deals, moving pills, or we moving krills.
You know what I'm saying? You know, had to throw the little snippet in there. So before we get out of here, man, I know y'all been seeing it going across the bottom, man. Y'all still looking to buy y'all girl something for Christmas. Us guys, go to M14.com and use the promo code DIRT and you get 30% off your full purchase, man. Y'all go check that out. Girls, if you're looking for stuff for your guys, y'all go check that out right there. If y'all looking for some nice clothing for your kids, y'all go check that out, man. They got a bunch of stuff, man. So it is called M14.com and use the promo code DIRT and you will get 30% off, man. See what I'm saying? It's another single we gonna drop this week, man. Let me leave my face in here this time.
Around the clock records. Harlem Smiley, nigga. Dirt gang, sheesh. I told y'all, we will not be stopped. Dirt gang. It's another one for y'all, man. Listen, yikes. I'm from the east, but I'm known to kill a West Coast beat. The only time you seen birds when you sending the tweet. My kids get my last meal like my name was meat. Money came, then it went, playing hard to go seek. Y'all niggas gotta roll the switches to this. 211, 6 4s, hit some switches to this. They go to South Central's 30 Crippin' in here. Now it's in the 33, Scott Pippen in here. Listen, niggas say it's not where you from, it's where you at. Fuck that. I rep New York while I'm all over the map. Where you from? Brownsville, been to jail, Catskill, Zone School, Maxwell, favorite player, Odell. Let me get you like the Knicks too. I do. Used to sell them too. Niggas who rock that
Jer. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, we about to get up out of here. Y'all know it's early. See what I'm saying? Y'all know it's early. So y'all know I got some more heat coming for y'all, man. This Saturday and all that. We do got some more heat for y'all. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. We're gonna play the intro, aka the outro right now. Let's go.
Yikes. We did it again. Around the clock records. Sheesh. Dirt gang. We got another one. Hey, y'all know what time it is, man. I'm on my own facts, the D unknown maps. Lit the fuse to the track. My
Nigga blow. Yo, all right, y'all. It's time to get up out of here. It's your boy Harlem Smiley, the one and only Dirt Gang TV, man. We